Hey guys, you're watching Car Topic, and today we're going to be talking about the Mercedes AMG G-Wagon. Now today's video is a lot different than other videos, as previously I would do the recording, get all that done, and I would do a voiceover afterwards. But today we're going to do it a little more like a podcast, a little more like a stream, and we're just going to do it live in the moment, and I want to see how this turns out. It would make it a lot easier for me in editing, and I do believe that we can get better content overall, as I am trying to elevate this channel to the next level. So at the end of this video, please be sure to let me know what you think of this new format. So honestly, let's just jump right into it. Let's get started. And the reason why I wanted to talk about the G-Wagon, mainly because it's a great car on the track, it's a great car for off-roading, and it's even more of a great car when it comes to luxury, which is just something that you don't find in any car really that I can think of. It performs well in every category, and the reason why you don't see this car everywhere is because of its price. You know, an AMG G-Wagon today, a 2020 model, that'll run you about $156,000, which is far too much for far too much amount of people for it to be a common car. And even if you just want a new 2020 G-Wagon, non-AMG, that's still gonna run you $130,000, which is still far too much for far too many people for it to be a very popular car that they sell hundreds of thousands of. So on the other hand, though, you can get an older one, and that's what I really want to focus on in today's video, is the 2005 G-Wagon. And I just chose 2005 because it's, you know, a pretty solid number. We're comparing 2005 to 2020 and just the specs and all that to see if it's worth it to get an old AMG G-Wagon, because they are great all-around cars. It fits the off-roading scene, it fits the track scene, it fits just the luxury scene. So if we compare them, we can really see, can you get yourself into a G-Wagon at a lower cost? You know, that lower cost being a G-Wagon from 2005. The AMG G-Wagon from 2005 has 469 horsepower and weighs 5,500 pounds. Now that is a lot of weight for a car, but with 469 horsepower, that is definitely more than enough horsepower to pull you through whatever you need. It's a very quick car. You know, really any car with that much horsepower is pretty quick. It has a lot of speed to it, and that's true with this car. And you're getting a lot of performance for the cost, which I'll talk about a bit later. So it's a great car, you know, that much power. It is a very quick car. It'll perform well on the drag strip, on the track, so you got that performance aspect of it. And it's also great at off-roading, and obviously it's a little older. You'd be buying it used, so you might not care as much when you're taking it off-roading. And the great thing about the AMG G-Wagon from 2005 is that those will run you about $40,000 used, which is maybe the price of an entry-level luxury SUV. And even if you want just the normal G-Wagon from 2005, the thing with that one is that it has 292 horsepower and weighs 5,400 pounds. So it weighs essentially the same, just a little less, but with under 300 horsepower, it's not really that quick. You're looking at more of a luxury vehicle with that one. But with just a normal 2005 G-Wagon, you're looking at maybe around $20,000 for a clean model, and that's even more affordable over the AMG G-Wagon from 2005. So really my advice would be, if you care about the performance, if you're gonna take it off-roading, then it is worth it to invest $40,000 into an AMG G-Wagon. But if you just want a very nice luxury car, has a great status, a great reputation, but you don't want to spend a lot of money, $20,000 is more than enough money to get yourself a normal G-Wagon from the year 2005. But what about the new G-Wagon? The 2020 AMG G-Wagon has 577 horsepower, and it actually weighs a lot more. It weighs 5,800 pounds. That's almost 3 tons right there. But, 577 horsepower, it's a very, very quick car. And it has insane acceleration, of even more insane quarter mile. And obviously it's a huge car. It does have a very soft suspension, but put that aside, it's a very, very fast car, and that just means it's even better in off-roading. It has those tires, it has the torque, it has everything to be on the track and on the dirt. And it's even more luxurious than the 2005 one, obviously. The further down the line you get, the newer the cars you have, you're gonna have nicer interiors, so it's even more luxurious. And with this 2020 G-Wagon, it is a lot faster, obviously, than the previous AMG G-Wagon, the 2005 one. But the thing is you're gonna be paying upwards of $156,000 for a new one, which in my eyes, for that little bit of performance that you're missing out on that you get an old one, or maybe that little bit of luxury that you're missing out on, I really don't believe that it's worth that extra $100,000 plus. But so you're probably thinking, what about just a normal new G-Wagon, just a 2020 G-Wagon, non-AMG? So this is where they've improved. I believe Mercedes has improved a lot here, as the 2020 G-Wagon has 416 horsepower and weighs 5,500 pounds, almost 5,600 pounds. But essentially what it is it weighs around the same as the 2005 G-Wagon, except it has a lot more luxury, obviously, and it doesn't have as much horsepower, but it has slightly less. So if you do get a new 2020 G-Wagon, non-AMG, you are still getting a quick car. So you are getting a quick car that can off-road, extremely luxury oriented. But the thing is, even that one, it costs you $130,000, which just isn't really that justifiable for most people. So even if you want a new AMG G-Wagon and you're looking to spend the least amount of money possible, I still don't believe it's worth it. And that's really the reason why I wanted to talk about the G-Wagon today. The point of this video is just to open your eyes past the fact of, oh, the G-Wagon is too expensive, I can't get it, but maybe thinking as more, hey, there's the used G-Wagon, it can do everything that the new ones can do, and it's a lot cheaper, $40,000. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed, and I really hope you learned at least a few things about the Mercedes AMG G-Wagon. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and let me know down in the comments what you think of today's video, as well as if you have any ideas for future videos. And obviously, as I said at the beginning, this is a very unique video as I'm trying out something different and trying to treat it a little more like a stream or a podcast, and I'm talking in the moment without any voiceovers. So please let me know how you think of this new format down in the comments below. Thanks again, and I'll see you guys next time on Car Topic.